Let us pray. O God of abundant grace, we overflow with gratitude because you have brought us to this day and to the hard-won completion of our academic degrees. At times, we were overwhelmed by the enormity of academic demands. There were situations that made us doubt ourselves and the path ahead, but you loved us as we were and guided our journey in surprising ways. Some days we felt isolated, as though we struggled alone, but you gave us a community that flavored our lives with companionship and joy. Most recently, and quite unexpectedly, we were confounded by the sudden and sweeping fallout of pandemic, but you supported us with teachers, mentors, family, and friends to carry us across the finish line. Through your gracious Spirit, we ask that you continue to bless us. Bless us with boldness so we may explore new horizons. Bless us with compassion so we may offer mercy to the poor, sick, and suffering. Bless us with resilience so we may meet the challenges yet to come. Bless us with faith so we may see your sacred presence in the world around us. Bless us all, family, friends, faculty, and mentors, and those who support us, as we share in the joy of this celebration. Amen.
Congratulations, members of the class of 2020. I'm Joe Marbach, the president of Georgian Court University. I really wish that you were here today so that we could shake hands as you cross stage and I could see the joy in your faces and know the happiness that your families are expressing. Commencement marks a new beginning. In today's environment of uncertainty, it is sometimes a bit difficult to imagine what that new beginning will look like and how you will continue to make your mark. As you reflect on your Georgian Court degree, please remember the branding theme of the university. Georgian Court expands possibility. When I reflect on what that means, I'm reminded of something that Dr. Joy Smith, the director of GCU's Educational Opportunity Fund, tells her new students every year. She tells our students that fewer than 1/3 of Americans over the age of 25 have a bachelor's degree. On top of that, only 12% of Americans have an advanced degree. Globally, less than 7% of the world's population holds a college degree. So graduates, please remember that you are in a select company. Realize also that earning a college degree is no guarantee of success or happiness. Now, statistics certainly show a correlation between the two, but success and happiness can be defined and measured in many ways. My advice to you is to continue to pursue your calling. Do what you love to do. This in turn will inspire you to pursue a lifetime of learning and ultimately lead to your success. While this virtual commencement lacks the honorary degree speakers, I have noticed over the years that a recurring theme in the words of those individuals is the importance of relationships. Indeed, the guiding principle of the university's strategic compass, our version of the strategic plan, is that we are a Catholic university in the Mercy tradition, empowering students to shape a just and compassionate world. You cannot shape a just and compassionate world without being a part of that world. Each of our Mercy Corps values can only be actuated and fulfilled by being in relation to others. The great challenge of our time is to do this under conditions of social distancing and self-isolation. If anything, the experience we have shared over these past few months highlights the importance of relationship and our interconnectedness. Catherine Mcauley, the foundress of the Sisters of Mercy, knew that shaping the world meant being a part of it. She was a true champion of social justice who sought to relieve suffering and educate the poor through her actions. Catherine knew and celebrated the intrinsic value of each individual as a person. She and the Sisters of Mercy treated each individual they encountered with the dignity and respect they were due as persons created in the image of God. What Catherine and the sisters knew then, and what we know now, is that it is only through our relationships with others that we become persons in the original sense of that term. It is my hope and belief that your time at Georgian Court has made you better persons. You have developed relationships with others, served others, loved others, and in turn, you have been served and loved by others. In short, you have lived as persons of mercy during your time at this university. As we emerge from this pandemic, the world will need you, persons of mercy, more than ever. Since this is a mercy-inspired celebration, let me provide you one last service. On your screen is a copy of an index card with financial advice. These 9 simple rules were written by a University of Chicago business professor, Harold Pollack. My purpose in sharing this index card with you is twofold. First, to remind you to think of the future. And while the future might seem cloudy now, believe me, it will be here before you know it. The advice on this index card is something that I wish I'd been given when I graduated, and it is advice that I share with my children and family. The second reason is a bit more self-serving. It's my hope that you will be financially secure in your future. And if the advice on this card has contributed in any way to that success, you will remember GCU and pay it forward as faithful alumni. Finally, as you close out your Georgian Court career, remember to live our Mercy Corps values. Your charge now is to go forth and shape that just and compassionate world through your service to others. Congratulations, class of 2020. Go Lions! Allow me to salute the backbone of the university. Individuals who have shown by example what it means to pursue their passion. Graduates, you know that providing a quality education has long been the hallmark of the Georgian Court experience. This would not be possible without the commitment of a group of some very special people, the teacher-scholars of Georgian Court. Our faculty, almost overnight, developed remote instruction for their classes to continue your learning in these very strange times. And I know you join me in thanking them. It is now my privilege to introduce Georgian Court's newest emeriti faculty members, professors who have completed their responsibility as full-time faculty members after at least 10 years of service with distinction to Georgian Court, may be granted the title of emeritus or emeriti. They are designated and appointed by the Board of Trustees on the recommendation of the President based upon the advice of the appropriate school dean and the Committee on Rank and Tenure. This year's faculty emeriti are James J. Carroll, Professor Emeritus of Business Administration, F. Thomas Crawley, Jr., Associate Professor Emeritus of Education, Barbara R. Herbert, Assistant Librarian Emerita, and Stephen M. Levine, Professor Emeritus of Psychology. Georgian Court University proudly confers upon you Emerita and Emeritus status in acknowledgement of your many years of outstanding service and the exceptional instruction imparted to our students. The university community proclaims its sincere gratitude for your commendable professional life and genuine personal commitment to the mission of Georgian Court University and the Mercy core values. The Virginia Graham Class of 31 Award for Teaching Excellence is presented to a faculty member nominated by fellow faculty members who demonstrates outstanding leadership, teaching, and mentoring skills, and a strong commitment to inspiring and helping students. This year's award goes to a professor who has been teaching at Georgian Court since 2005, Catherine Quinn Sanchez. Dr. Quinn Sanchez is a full professor and chair of the Department of World Languages and Cultures. She thoroughly enjoys the opportunity to facilitate and witness the students' growth, both in the subject at hand and as unique individuals. She strives to create an open, comfortable atmosphere in her classes. In her language learning classes, she focuses on the particular skills of reading, writing, listening, and culture with a strong emphasis upon speaking, so that through immersion, the students tend to learn the target language accurately and improve their abilities rapidly. In literature courses, Dr. Quinn Sanchez guides her students in developing strategies to improve their reading skills, which invariably tend to spill over into other areas such as writing and speaking, due to vocabulary building and development of their interpretive skills. She teaches her students that there are many ways to read a text, and therefore many readings are valid. However, there must be textual evidence for their interpretations to stand up to criticism. By having the students read and critique each other's works, they learn about the writing process and experience the manner in which the professional literary critic analyzes discourse. By the end of the semester, the students have learned that literature challenges how we perceive the world and our surroundings. They have acquired interpretive skills as well as the capacity to write effectively in order to demonstrate their understanding of a particular text and convince their readers that their perspective is valid. As a mentor for her students, Dr. Quinn Sanchez also stresses that they study abroad at some point in their careers in order to gain advanced proficiency level and to live what they have learned. An active and prolific teacher-scholar, her most recently published works include Contemporary U.S. Latinx Literature in Spanish and Not White, Straight, Male, Healthy Enough, Being Other in the Academy. She constantly updates and revises her methods based on the best practices of her peers at other institutions and feedback from her students. Her ability to maintain quality while adapting to change makes Catherine Quinn Sanchez a most fitting honoree for this year. Congratulations, Dr. Quinn Sanchez.
Hello, I'm Janice Warner, Provost at Georgian Court University. Commencement is a beginning, we're always told. Yes, you've completed your degree, so it is a celebration of achievement, but it is also a time to look forward. What will you do now that you earned the degree? What does your future hold? Graduates at all times have mixed emotions. Life does change after graduation, and for many, there is uncertainty about the future. In this year, of course, that uncertainty is even greater as unemployment is up and hiring is down. So what do you do? My suggestion is to reflect and find your story. What experiences made you stronger? What impact have you made on your family, your friends, or on your community? What skills have you developed? Find those skills and characteristics you have that make a positive difference, and then weave them into your story. Is it caring, compassion, persistence, or creativity? Are you the one who knows how to organize, to inspire, to communicate? Everyone has a superpower. Find yours and then use it. Opportunities will follow. Everyday leaders are needed to creatively move us all forward. Your life is changing because you are graduating. Make the most of this new beginning. Congratulations, Lions.
Hello there. My name is Danny Gingero. Most of you probably know me, former SGA president. First, I would like to thank everyone for contributing to and supporting this celebration. I know most of you would rather graduate like every other class has been able to do, in the hat, in the heat, with your peers. I am also sure that, like me, the pandemic has imparted uncertainty in both your present and the future. Although the next few months seem precarious, the skills and values we have learned from Georgian Court will, without a doubt, guide us and lead us to success. As we have traversed the academic and social landscapes of Georgian Court, each of us has grown and blossomed into people of mercy. Whether you were eating with friends at the court caf or cramming for exams in the library, I think we can all agree that Georgian Court has left an impact on us. The memories we have made, positive and negative, will stay with us forever. A memory shared with me from Regan Ennis is when she attended her first conference with her psych cohort. One of my own memories was when I participated in the March for Our Lives protest in DC. All these memories and the several thousand I have not shared today will live with us as coveted and precious times for the rest of our lives. In the future, take a moment to reflect on our time at Georgian Court. Through the good and bad, our memories helped shape us and make us who we are and have had a massive impact on us. When we look back at our time here, we will remember the adversities we've overcome, the battles we've fought, and how we experienced the first global pandemic since 1918. Never did I think I would be including a pandemic in my graduation speech. However, this experience has been so transformative, as we have been told we must adapt and continue living in a world that has substantially changed in just a few months. We face a job market and an economy more turbulent than the country has faced in years. Thankfully, Georgian Court has given us the professional skills to navigate this strange new world. With professors and staff that are so extremely supportive, intelligent, and experienced, you should be confident in taking the next steps on your journey. For Kelsey Reed, the next step is beginning a job she secured this year in a physical therapy clinic. For Emily Whelan, teaching history at the secondary level is her next step. Jess DiGiovanni plans on earning her master's degree in guidance and counseling. Georgian Court not only shapes and guides students, it releases well-rounded, resilient, and, for the most part, mature people of mercy. Although the future is uncertain, we know that we have accomplished that which many others will never have the opportunity to do. At this time, look to your family, friends, and supporters, and let them know how much you love them. Show them how grateful and appreciative you are for helping shape you into the person you are today, and the even greater person you will be tomorrow. Let's take 10 seconds, just 10 seconds, to show your love and support to your supporters. To the graduating class of 2020, congratulations. It has been an honor to speak to you today. Thank you for listening to me and for allowing me to represent you. Good luck in your future, and remember that you will always be a lion.
My name is Alice Velez, Georgian Court class of 84 and 93. As president of the GCU Alumni Association, it is my privilege to speak to you, the class of 2020. To have the opportunity to participate in commencement and address the graduating class is not something I imagined when I graduated. We are living in a world that none of us could have imagined as recently as 3 months ago. No other graduating class ever, from any college or university, graduate or undergraduate, have had to adapt to changes and overcome challenges practically overnight as you have. I hope that you are celebrating your success and focusing on all that you have accomplished. Although you can't be with your classmates, teachers, friends, and family today, you will forever be a member of the class of 2020. You stand out among all of our alums as pioneers of adaptability, resilience, and strength. I encourage you to draw on these experiences when facing the challenges of what comes next. Use this experience to think creatively when problem solving. Don't accept limitations. You and your classmates will not only think outside the box, you will question whether boxes need to exist and what they should look like for future generations. Commencement is often described as an event commemorating the transition of one life stage to the next. If we use this definition, this is your second commencement this semester. Your life certainly transitioned when GCU was required to transform their instructional platform to remote learning. The lessons you have learned, not only during your years in school, but especially since March, will guide your actions both personally and professionally. All graduates from Georgian Court share a common set of tools that have prepared them for life after school, and all graduates are forever members of the GCU family. Like family, whether by birth or by choice, GCU will always be there for you, and we hope that you will be there for future Lions. On behalf of all the alumni of Georgian Court, I congratulate you and welcome you to the Georgian Court Alumni Association. We are so very proud to call you fellow alums.